You would think that after so long, oh my God, the echo of the applause. You would think that after so long, the right-winged, equality-hating, God-fearing, neoliberal dogs would understand what equality is. They would understand the importance of equality for all, and they would understand that if you legislate marriage equality, you are going to get one thing and one thing only. All citizens being able to marry the one that they love. Like a time delay as well. Alas, here we are saying it again. Here we are saying it louder and prouder than we have ever said it before. Because out of our vulnerability, we find resistance. Out of our struggle, we have created hope. And out of our community bond, we have found love.
That we have all united for this, and today are we going to have a positive rally? Yeah! Are we going to take the high road? Yeah! How are you going to vote? Yeah! What a moment in history this is to have everyone here. We also have some special guests that we'd like to acknowledge. At the front of these steps today, many of the original Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras 1979.
Thank you. You don't need me to tell you why this plebiscite is awful. You don't need me to tell you how humiliating and painful and divisive these past few weeks have been. This is not where we wanted to be. But then, every time I show up to an event like this, or I open up my Facebook feed, or I walk down the street to see the signs in the windows of shops, I remember that if the conservative elite who are currently calling the shots in this country think that we are going to take this postal vote lying down, they haven't been paying attention to who we are. We are the LGBTI community, and we are dedicated allies. We are elders who marched in the first Mardi Gras, and we are teenagers fighting for our future. We are colleagues, neighbours, grandparents, daughters and sons. We are labourers, retail workers, doctors and politicians. We've been on the front line of the struggle for LGBTI justice for decades, and this is the first rally we've ever been to. We are Christians, Muslims, Jews and atheists. We are First Nations Australians and newly arrived citizens. We are conservatives and we are radicals. We are every single person who is striving for an Australia that values fairness, kindness, and treats people with dignity. We are yes voters, and we are strong. We believe a simple thing: an injury to one of us is an injury to all of us. When one part of our human family hurts, when one part of our human family is not equal, it diminishes every single one of us. 100 years ago, a group of textile workers went on strike. They went on strike for equal pay. The leader of that strike got up in front of the crowds and she said this: "This strike is not just for bread, it's also for roses." And what she meant is this: it's not just about changing the law, it's about something much bigger. It is a fight for dignity. And this is what this fight is about. It's also a roses fight, not just a bread fight.
Turned over the paper and left me standing to be contained.
grew older and older, and my friends were slowly. 19 and we flew away from my shoulders and sang. Nobody but something to say. Not for a smile and if you're feeling fading. Nobody you think you might be gay or different another way. Your purpose is the same.
Where through every word and every deed we show every Australian that they are valued for exactly who they are. So for the teenagers, for the 78ers, for every one of you here today and everyone who's not here, let's make sure love drowns out hate.
I am sorry for all of the hateful and stupid things which have been said and are going to be said until we win marriage equality. And I am sorry to all LGBTIQ Australians because we have one more mountain to climb together, but we will climb it together. My wife Chloe and I are here in solidarity, and I tell you, there will be many more people who after today will say they were here today, and there are millions who will wish they were here today. And this is the promise. I promise, and my party promises, that we will walk alongside LGBTIQ Australians from here until we get marriage equality. We will walk alongside you. We will call out the rubbish. We will call out the hate. We will not go missing and cross on the other side of the road. Wherever we see discrimination and prejudice, I promise you, you will never walk alone.
There is an enormous mass of people just around the corner waiting for us to march down to Customs House. And I think we can first to kick off with the Yes campaign meeting.
Stand with me. Stand with me. Stand with you.
Stand with me.
Hey. Stand with us.
Stand with me.
Stand with marriage equality.
Stand with me.
Those guys don't get it. You are our campaign's most valuable asset. You need to be heard. You need a platform. So today, the team at Just Equal are launching a platform. We want everyday Australians communicating their support for LGBTI Australians. You have an opinion. You have a smartphone. You have the internet. Today we give you the platform. www.standwithme.org.au. Stand with me! Stand with me! With nearly 70% of Australians supporting marriage equality, it's time right now for us all to stand up and help bring the yes vote home. Share your frustration with this government. Call on your family to stand with you. Stand with me! Explain why Australia is only going to be a more beautiful nation if we recognise the love and dignity of LGBTI relationships as equal. And ask your friends to stand with you. Stand with me! We need LGBTI Australians to see that you stand with them. Stand with me! We need our soft supporters, those who may be too chill on the issue to possibly bother to return their form, to see it's important that right now they stand with us. Stand with me! To the thousands of LGBTI people around the country who fear the campaign of national judgment, know that we stand with you.
Stand with me!
Whatever the outcome, we will achieve equal dignity for you by this government or with the unwavering support of the next. Do not lose hope for a moment. You are loved. We stand with you.
Stand with me!
You guys are awesome.
I am so sorry that we are here. It is unacceptable to me, to all of you and to the Greens that we are expecting people to put their equal treatment under the law to a popular public opinion poll. I have seen members of our community, I have seen people in our community, leaders of the LGBTI community in tears because of the fear and the hurt and the pain that they are feeling as a result of having to have their personal love, their personal relationships put out there for the public to debate. And let us not kid ourselves. The LGBTIQ community is used to steeling itself against homophobia, against transphobia, and against queerphobia. You guys are resilient and you are strong. But what is so hurtful about what we are seeing from this Liberal government and their support of this postal plebiscite is that those people that have those homophobic views, those transphobic views, those queerphobic views, are now being given a legitimate piece of paper to express them publicly, and that is something that we must reject.
Yes. I spoke to a young trans woman last week, and I asked her, what does marriage equality mean to you? She said that even when we do achieve marriage equality, as a transgender person, she still feels like she has to jump through hoops to achieve equality for herself and her relationship. Let's leave here today with the knowledge that whatever happens over the coming 2 months, that we will come together and embrace all our queer identities, that no part of this rainbow will be left behind, that the elders, the strong and the more privileged in the community will lift up the more vulnerable, and that while the transgender and gender non-conforming community stand here today with you, you will not forget to support us in our continuing battles ahead.
The kinds of people that want to trample over our rights to marry whoever we want, these are the same people that want to lock up refugees in detention centres in Manus Island and Nauru. These are the same people who want to trample over Indigenous rights. The same people who want to demonise Muslims. The same people, even, who want to take this country to nuclear war with North Korea. Let's not postal vote on that.
Yeah.
I ask you.
Right.
So I think the fight for marriage equality, it's not just about marriage equality, although we want to be able to see ourselves and our loved ones get married, but it's a fight for the kind of society that we want to see. Do we want to live in a society that continues to trample over the rights of the oppressed, unabated, or do we want to fight for something better? I'd like to, just to finish up before we march, I wanted to quote one of my favourite people, the Black revolutionary Angela Davis, who once said that when you live in a racist society, it is not enough to be not racist, you need to be anti-racist. And so when we live in a society where there is legalised homophobia, legalised transphobia, it is not enough to simply be not homophobic or not transphobic, you need to be anti-homophobic. You need to be anti-transphobic.
Marriage is a civil right.
made from 100% recycled closets. Good job. Turnbull, shit into change. Love will win. Beautiful. You can't stop us, you make us. Yeah. Don't keep me out of the hospital room.
Such a beautiful crowd. I just want to ask, who are the parents here today supporting their children? Give me a yell. Parents supporting children. Because I've heard some weird things about parenting ability, and I've got to say that these people are the best parents in Australia today. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Well, teach them a thing or two. Are there any people here today supporting their LGBTI parents? Give me a shout, give me a look. You people do not need to do the washing up for the next 3 months. Tell them I said so. And fellow Australians, just very finally, just for any kids here today who are LGBTIQ. Any of you kids here today? Hello. Some of you might be hearing really terrible things said about you, or that other adults have told other kids to say about you, and I just want to tell you that you are loved. Yes! You are important. Yes! You are the most important people. Yes! And everyone turn around next to the person next to them and just say very insincerely, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you very much, fellow Australians. We're going to win this. We're going to work hard, but we're going to win it. Thank you. Pauline Petsdale!
There's no denying it. This campaign is going to be tough to win, and it is going to take all of us to do everything we can to make sure we can finally get this done. It is wonderful that we have the support of people like Tanya Pledisek and Bill Shorten and even Malcolm Turnbull today. Their votes in a postal survey are just as important as your mums and your dads, as your brothers and your sisters. We know that this is going to take all of us to do everything we can to talk to as many people as we can to return those postal surveys. We also know that we all have one of these. If you have a phone on you, take it out now. Take it out and show it. Let's pull it up. So there are about 30,000 people here. 30,000 yes votes. We're going to need millions of votes to win this. We can double those 30,000 votes now if everyone here calls someone who is not here. Get on your phone now. This is seriously going to take all of us to call as many people every day in the lead up to the postal vote plebiscite. Get on your phone now and call a friend, a family member who is not here and tell them to vote yes. Tell them when they receive their postal survey to fill it out straight away and mail it back.
This postal plebiscite seeks to deny our relationships legal recognition, but it also seeks to undermine the love that we have for one another and the love that we have for our children. Woo! Of course, we've seen the most despicable, horrible, degrading material coming out of the No campaign aimed directly at the well-being of our children. We've seen elected members of our parliament stand in the People's House our parliament and question our capacity to raise children. We have seen, time and time again, we have seen our counselling services, our helplines overwhelmed with calls for help. Many of them parents who are trying to help their kids navigate the complexities of this postal survey, as well as managing their own profound grief, their own profound anxiety and worry. And at the end of the day, what we have also seen is we have seen our community undermined in every possible way by the people we need to trust to deliver for us as a community. I think the worst thing that we have seen, and I absolutely credit the amazing Jordan Raskopoulos with this insight, but the worst thing that has been said is that our community doesn't want to fight the plebiscite because we think we'll lose. No, we will fight this plebiscite and we will win.
I've been an activist, and my partner as well, who unfortunately died 3 months ago, couldn't get married. It was one of his big wishes. So I am here to make sure that this will happen. Now the next few months are going to be very tough. Don't underestimate the naysayers. Do not underestimate them. They want to disrupt it like what's happening now. Go and give him a kiss. So I said before, I've been involved since 1970. The various different roles, several different activities. I know what these campaigns are like. We fought a campaign about decriminalisation. When my partner and I got together in '66, we were potential criminals for making love. We overcome, not just us, but our community, and we can do it again. Yeah. So I've warned you about the difficult time you're going to have, and particularly those younger people or people who are in the process of coming to terms with their sexuality. Our opponents want to make them feel dreadful, want to make them feel abnormal, all those stereotypical things you know about. Please be kind to the people, to the young people around. Give them a hug instead of fighting them. So let's go forward and make sure that everyone votes yes for their brother, for their sister, their mother, whoever it may be. Make sure, encourage them to vote yes.
Hey, hey, sister, now that I've kissed you, tell the neighbor and your brother, send a message to my mother, cause we have good news, better buy new shoes, you're gonna marry me right now, baby. Hey, hey, sister, now that I've kissed you, tell the neighbor and your brother, send a message to my mother, cause we have good news, better buy new shoes, you're gonna marry me right now, baby. Hey, hey, sister, now that I've kissed you, why don't you marry and your brother, send a message to my mother, cause we have good news, better buy your shoes, you're gonna marry me. to the middle.